Happy Taco Tuesday! Happy Taco Tuesday! Happy! It's Taco Tuesday, and I am so excited to share this easy peasy margarita, frozen margarita recipe with you. Hey Mark and Mary, we're having margaritas this evening, frozen. Hey Diane, I know Diane likes some margaritas from the Mexican border. Progresso. We're gonna have, this is gonna be so good, y'all. Hey Jerry, so glad you're here. Yay! Easy peasy margaritas. Look, oh, Diane, look where I got these. Diane, I got these in Mexico when I was visiting your hood. Okay, so I posted a little bit earlier, like just a few minutes ago, the recipe that was for frozen margaritas. Hey, Jake. And so this one's easy peasy, and it's going to be super quick. So I did a live show just a few days ago and the internet connection here from my camper. But we're working on that. Hopefully you can see me tonight. Hey Megan. Hopefully I'm not buffering too bad tonight. But I made homemade ice cream in this Pampered Chef ice cream maker. But you know what else you can do is we can make frozen margaritas. And I don't know, I've heard a lot of stuff about the Jimmy Buffett margarita makers. Actually, I've witnessed it. They're like $275. Good gravy in the morning. That's a lot of money. This is $89. Hey, Patsy. So this one doesn't leak. And hopefully I will not have operator error this evening. Hey Brenda, I'm so glad y'all are here. Y'all, I'm so glad to see everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Okay, so this is our Pampered Chef ice cream maker. And I made some good ice cream before. I like chocolate chip. What is y'all's favorite ice cream? But what I'm doing with it tonight is different. I'm going to make frozen margaritas using this. So what makes our thing like that Jimmy Buffett thing is humongoid. You know, I live in a camper 9 or 10 months out of the year. Space is very important, right? So this little booger is perfect in size. Perfect. Hey Brian. So you can make your ice cream, but tonight we're gonna make some frozen margaritas. All right, so here is this we keep in the freezer. This is the little freezer thing. It says at least 8 hours. I recommend 24 hours. I mean, keep it cold. You want it cold. And some refrigerators are colder than others. This one here in the at the River House is pretty cold. So this stays in the freezer when I think I'm going to use it. And then this is the electrical part. 2 pieces. This comes off, and then here is the paddle. Make sure I can get it in here. All right. This is one. Pampered Chef has been like no electrical plug-ins forever. This is one of our first. I think the electric wine opener was our first, which I think was a good decision. I use it often. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm sure you know you can believe it. Okay, this has little notches. Okay, just notched it right on there. Okay, that's good to go. Let's do our margarita mix. Do you like margaritas? Do you like yours frozen? This is hey Heather, this is a question for the audience. Do you like your margaritas frozen or on the rocks? That's question number 1. And comment below. And the second question is, do you like it with salt or not salt? Okay, those are the 2 questions. I want to hear what you think. All right, so this recipe calls for a can of margarita mix. This is at the Food Leon in Charlottesville. Hey, Barbara, cheers. Frozen always gives you brain freeze. I hear you, sweetheart. I know, because we're like, it tastes so good, and then boom, right in the head. Okay, so I'm pouring this in our PC batter bowl, so it's easier to pour it in this it's a very tiny little hole right there. Tiny, tiny. Frozen with salt. With salt. Okay, we're going to have a good recipe tonight. All right. So then it says you can choose to do it without tequila. You can just put water. So we're doing tequila in this house. We're doing tequila in this house. Hey, Cameron and Rodney. Stuart Strav, 1983. All right, I have a cup. Oh, it's gonna be good. You think it's gonna be good margaritas? Oh, Dad, whatever. You're politically correct. That's what Poppy says. Okay, and then it says I have a cup of a lemon lime flavored soda. So I picked up some diet. Oh! Well, that almost got me. All right, half a cup. I'm going with the can. I do not have a dishwasher at the River House. So if I can save a dirty dish, that's what I'm working on. Okay, that looks good. All right. So we're pouring this in here. And of course, once again, I am doing this on the fly. Haven't made it before. Some of my friends say, do you practice your recipes before you go live? And I said, no, I should. Water, said no one ever. All right, Danny, I'm not following you there. Okay, so I'm going to stir this up, and we're going to put it in the ice cream maker, and we're going to have some frozen margaritas. Frozen margaritas. Frozen margaritas. Now, it says you only have to put it in there for 5 minutes. So we're going to see. And you want all of your ingredients to be really cold. So, I had the 7-Up in the refrigerator. I did not have the tequila in the refrigerator. But if you're making the ice cream, you want everything really, really cold so the ingredients will come together quicker and faster. Okay. It's a little tangy. Tastes a little tangy. We shall see. Tastes a little tangy. All right. So I'm going to pull this over to the side. I'm going to bring the ice cream maker over, but it's a margarita mixer this evening. So I'm going to turn on the power, and you want the paddle to be moving before you pour the ingredients in this little hole right there. It says 5 minutes. We'll see. We'll set it for 10. And so now the paddle is moving. Okay. Oh, I have to turn it. I'm right-handed, so we have to turn it this way. Okay. And I'm going to pour this right in. Okay, no mess so far. No mess so far. I did make this ice cream this weekend. Oh, actually it was, last week was National Frozen Yogurt Week. This thing is $89. And of course, you know, when you book a fun, fast online party with me, you can get it for free. Y'all, so good. I made chocolate. I want to make the coffee. Oh, and we have this popsicle maker too. There's a lot of cool adult-only boozy popsicle recipes out there right now, like Coke and rum popsicles. Heck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, as I was preparing for the show, I didn't realize that this is no longer in our line. I've had it for a few years, but I love it. So I'm still going to demonstrate it in case you might have it too. It's our rimmer. So I typically would use lime essential oils because you know I'm into essential oils. But I ran out and my order is not in yet. Hey Becky. So I'm going to use a real lime, and I'm going to do a dash of lemon essential oil. Hopefully I can get enough juice out of this one lime, because actually if I go to a restaurant and I order a margarita, so Becky, the question is, do you like your margaritas on the rocks or or frozen and with salt or no salt? Becky Allen, she is one of our big sponsors and serves drinks to us chili cooks when we're on the road. We love her. So it's a very important question. See what she says. Alright, I squeezed it. I like with this container that you can save the salt. So I've got I want to do just a couple little drops of the lemon essential oil. Hey, Sherry! Mama says frozen with salt. Okay. Get the brain freeze and you don't care. Alright, I'm just going to swish around those oils. And this, I think I probably got this from, I was going to say Mexico, but I might have gotten it from Pier 1. I've only got one left. I used to have probably 6, and might have had too many fun parts. Oh no! I love it when it's perfect. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Yay! It fits perfect! Alright. And now, I'm going to put it in this little zipper. I'm so bummed. I just realized today it's no longer in our line. Doo-doo. Oh, well. Alright. We have a nicely rimmed margarita glass ready to go. And I think next is I want to show you, hey Michelle, that we have metal straws in PC, and I live, cooking from the camper on the Rappahannock River, which is right by the Chesapeake Bay. Frozen, no salt. Okay, Sherry. Well, a lot of places are not serving straws, and if they are serving straws, I always want to kick myself in the butt because I want to say, no straw, please. The Chesapeake Bay, the river, the seafood, it is so important. And the straws are contaminating our oceans. Hey, Sherry. So, in PC, we have metal straws. And it comes in this little pack. It's $7. It's one of those simple, easy things that you can do to help save the turtles and the fish and the crabs and the manatees and all of that, y'all. It's important. So, it comes in this nice little pouch. And then you get 2 straws. So, if your one gets dirty, you got one on the fly. And it's so good if you have the I wonder how this might be a little this one might be a little tricky. Let's see. It'll be fine. But I think there are so many restaurants who have committed to not serving straws anymore. There are some that are serving the paper straws. These are fun. They're cool, and it comes with this little cleaning brush too. You're not gonna see me next week. Hey Judy, I'm glad you're here. So this will clean. Look, I like that the handle is angled, so it's easy to do. All right, since we have 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. It looks like it could be a little more frozen-y. Like I'm used to, so I didn't add any ice cubes. And but I'll be anxious to see what the consistency is, and maybe we'll learn some tips together. I did go to Zumba today, Michelle. It was fantastic. Zumba is a ton of fun. All right, so my question is anybody carrying their own straws? Here's what ticks me off. I'm carrying these things in my pocketbook, and I go and sit down at a restaurant, and I order a I don't even have to order a cocktail, but they'll bring water with a straw. And I'm like, dang, gone. Forgot to tell them I didn't want a straw. Now I know there are some friends of mine that get all persnickety. They ask for a straw and the waitress or waiter gets bitchery back, and I get that. I mean, if you want a straw, you want a straw. I suggest you carry your own straw. But what I hate is when I mess up, have my own straw, and forget. But these are only $7. $7. Oh, it's gonna offer a special. I do have this VIP group with recipes. I'm on a potluck theme right now, which is giving you all kinds of tips and recipes on how to have a great potluck or a great host as a potlucker. Reminds me of pot stickers, which I love. Anyways, if you would like to be a part of that group, I'm running specials and doing monthly giveaways. All of this is new and coming together right now. It's called Annette's Spicy Life Society with Pampered Chef. Love for you to request to be a member. Annette's Spicy Life Society with Pampered Chef. Okay, let me see how cold my base was. Not cold enough. Okay. It has a little bit of a consistency, but still it needs more. That's the key. This thing is going to be super cold. It's 90-some degrees here. Probably took it out of the freezer too soon to prepare for the Taco Tuesday show. It's not frozen, and I didn't do the ice. All right. Somebody was doing some BS. Hey, Nathan. Because it's not frozen enough. So when they say it's a 10-minute recipe, it's always not true for me. Anywho, I prefer my margaritas not frozen. I prefer them on the rocks with salt. With a straw, a metal straw. It still tastes good. Didn't get frozen. I'll have to perfect the recipe, y'all. Once again, not perfect. But like I've always said, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a pampered chef, not a perfect chef. They're very good. They're very good. I'm sorry, I'll have to come back and tell you what I need to do better to make it more frozen. Because ice cream, well, frozen yogurt, ice cream, that takes 20 minutes. And it does have cream in it and stuff too. So it's my first time doing the margarita. But it's always fun to explore new recipes with you guys on my Taco Tuesday show. So I want to thank you for joining me live. If you are interested in being a part of that VIP group that I just mentioned, just comment below, VIP, a group, and I'll be sure to add you. So only a few days left in May, guys. Love you so much. I'll see you next week. Peace, love, and happy trails, baby. Thanks for joining me live. Love ya. Love you. Love you. Love you long time.